Hey, it's Brianna from the Fabric Patch, and we got 6 more boxes to show for you. Make sure you watch the very end to see some great digitally printed fabric from Hoffman.
My daughter and I have owned and operated a busy quilt shop in Washington State for over 20 years. We have a retreat center, an active YouTube channel, and a large pattern line featuring our creations. My 2 sons work on machines. One daughter-in-law is our videographer and the other is a long-arm quilter. We are a family that love each other, we laugh together, and every once in a while we get some work done. We have a crew that are saints for their efforts at keeping us on track. Thanks for joining us on our wild ride.
Hi guys, so it's still Friday. We were doing our Fabric Friday every morning at 8:30. We did that. It's posted. You guys can check that one out on YouTube if you missed that one. But at 3 o'clock on Friday, after we've already done all of our cool stuff with the 9 boxes we already had, UPS dropped us off 6 more boxes. So we thought, let's just record some stuff for you guys, and then maybe, you know, it'll help spice up your week for you. So we went ahead and we opened up these 6 boxes, and we're going to show it to you. But then we're also going to see you Thursday morning, October 1st, at 8:30 in the morning, Pacific time, to unload more boxes. We're not doing it on the 2nd because I am leaving on a family vacation and only Cindy would be left alone to her own devices. So we're going to save you from that and do it all together before we leave. So let's open some boxes that just came in. So there's a box that fell apart that had some stuff in it. So we'll start with this one. This is flannel. So still 100% cotton, but flannel. It's called Crackle. All of our flannels, I think, are $10.75, and there's a fun little flannel category on our website. So this is Crackle, kind of a charcoaly color there. And then let me move my stuff here. Here is like a royal blue one. Super pretty. Still flannel, still Crackle, very pretty. And you may, if you recognize this texture, they have had it in cotton, just flat cotton in the past, but there's that. And this is a really fun one. This also is flannel, but it's that Stonehenge North cotton. So it's very textured. It's very, looks like, you know, slate kind of thing. And this is flannel. It is 108 inches wide, so from salvage to salvage, it's 108. So if you have a really large quilt that you want to put something on, this is beautiful. But it looks like this might be the only color I have at the moment, is this gray slate color. So there's that one. And I'm not sure off the top of my head how much flannel extra white is, so that'll be a surprise when you check it out. I'll have this flannel extra white in the flannel category as well as the 108-inch category. So depending on what you're really looking for, whether it's the extra wide goods or flannel, you might find it in either place. And let's just keep the flannel ball rolling. If you guys watched Fridays, we had a lot of flannel on Friday, so it's only fitting that we've got more. This is called Lakeside Lodge from Northcott. So kind of a creamy background, that same crackle texture as the blue and the black here. And you've got fun like cabin lake themes. So we've got our bear and our moose and our ducks. A little bit of a cabin back there. Really pretty. Here's a border print. A very nice border print. That's probably maybe a 5-inch border right there. Really pretty. If you haven't checked out the Easy Miter placemat pattern, this would be a really fun one to do. It's like, I don't know, 1.5 yards of a border print that then gets turned into a table runner. So yeah, that one's pretty cool. Very cool. I love the fishing lures on there. So there's that one. An animal tots with some spattering of lures and a cool green fish. And these are pretty little. I think, you know, it's not here to hold to my hand. It's a nice small, you know, scale toss. So it's not going to be super in your face. A nice brown texture. It kind of looks like worn leather, which is really nice. And again, all flannel. So it's nice, very soft. And flannel you can absolutely mix with regular cotton fabric. So if you have a really cool fabric in your stash already that would go well with all these moose and bears and kind of lodge theme, mix them together. Mix your cottons, mix maybe a batik or two because the color is right. Mix the flannel. It's all going to piece together really nicely. It's going to wash really nice. And even if that little texture, you know, the softness of the flannel and just the regular silkiness of your cotton, it's all going to be great in the end. So don't worry that, oh my gosh, I love this, but I already have this fabric and I can't have both. You can absolutely have both and make a perfect quilt out of both objects. Both flannel, cotton, and all of that. Okay. There's more. I'm going to move this pile. You can't have a cool lodge thing without words. So here we've got, can you see those words? Yeah. So we've got Bear Creek Lodge, Lakeside Lodge, Bait and Tackle, Vacation by the Lake, Cabins and Boats. Really pretty. Directional though, you'll notice your selvage is down on this end. So, you know, you'll want to be notice of that if you're making borders or backing. Make sure you have what you need there. Here's a really pretty cool herringbone texture. This is beautiful. Very bright. It's funny, it looks brighter than this, but look at that with those trees. They did a really good job matching all of those greens. So beautiful. They did a really good job with that. Let me move this box, but I think I have more flannel in here. Yeah. It looks like I must have gotten the whole collection. It looks like these are on 10-yard bolts, so, oh, no, 8-yard bolts, which is even more scary because it will go fast. A nice kind of wood grain print here, kind of in a white birch. More trees. Oh, this is pretty. I love that kind of, you know, moody sky. Very nice. Oh, this one's a hard one. More trees. Again on the directional thing. There's a lot of directional, but that's okay. I think it's still pretty nonetheless. Another toss. Let me move this out of your way a little bit. Another toss, more of a gray background for you on that one. And you can't go to the woods without plaid. So we've got kind of a creamy gray background. We got some green, some black, some of that brownie taupe. A very nice plaid. And then scooch that out of the way. And I've got another nice kind of, again, it looks like worn leather to me, but a lighter brown than the first one we've seen. Ooh, and then we got a panel. Very cool. So if you hadn't gotten inspired yet, here are some blocks for you. So from the Stars and Stripes lesson Cindy has done, this would be perfect. Look how cute these are. So you can see that. So a fishing basket, a cabin, a fish, a bear. Very cool. So if you liked the Stars and Stripes class that Mom did, you could easily turn this into that. And even with the fabric that is directional, it could, I mean, it would be on a stripe. So whether your trees are, you know, dancing up and down, that would be perfect. Cut your little strip off of that, and still you'll have your block. Your direction wouldn't matter because you're going to have them up. It's going to be a directional quilt anyways. So not a bad idea. So again, this is Lakeside Lodge, all 100% cotton flannel. So it's a little bit softer, and it's going to be at $10.75 a yard. And then your panels are $9.99 per panel, and a panel is 1 repeat. So you'll get 6 blocks. So depending on how many blocks you are wanting to make or how big your Stars and Stripes is, just keep in mind there are 6 blocks to 1 panel. So beautiful. Love that. And then we'll get to, we've got 2 Hoffman boxes, which is a really good box because Hoffman, if you know Hoffman really well, you know that it is batik and the prettiest digital printed fabric you've ever seen. So let me get these under the table here. Oh, I've got 2 more from Northcott actually over here. These were intermingled with my flannels. These are just a pretty Hydrangea Floral. So again, a really pretty digital print. The reason you can tell that it's digital is when it does tell me. It says DP and then the item number. But the other way you can tell is it's so vivid. You've got such depth of color and shading that is only possible when you are digitally printing fabric. When you're screen printing fabric, like we do in art class and all of that, you can only layer up so many colors at once. So, and here is a lighter version here. Let's see if I can make it so you can see it nicely. So again, another really pretty digital print there. These will be in the floral category because they don't go to a collection. Digital prints are $12.99 a yard, but very pretty. So if you're looking for a really good floral, here it is. Very pretty. And they're more of a blue-green hydrangea, not that traditional purple that we're very used to. Okay, on to Hoffman. This is the Big Dream Big Dahlia panel. So it's 42 inches square. This is the color teal. You can see the video on how to make this into a queen size quilt super fast. So this is the teal color. I think I have some people waiting for this. So if you haven't got an email from me yet saying it's in or a call, go to the website and check that out. Okay, batiks, the best part. So again, I'm still slowly but surely trying to get through all of the batiks that are in the store to on the website. So these though will be on the website right away. So these are Hoffman's 1895s is what they call them. It's just they're really pretty basic batik. Again, 100% cotton. It's just the different technique of it. One of the fabric chats we did on a Wednesday morning was about batiks and how they're made and all of that. So if you're interested on how that works and what makes a batik different, check that one out. But otherwise, we'll go through and we'll show you some batiks. So batiks, again, 100% cotton, 42 inches wide. I think they're like $10.99 a yard off the top of my head. The basics are a little cheaper, but anything that's printed is about that. Shipping is so expensive right now that's where the cost is really added to getting the fabric to your stores, is a lot of the shipping. The cotton prices have kind of chilled out, which is really nice. So 1895s from Hoffman. This is color plum. This one is Lotus. Very pretty. This one is Victoria. Another beautiful pink one. And magenta. This is the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Sabrina's back there drooling. Loving these. She came to take a peek at those Kate Fawcett ones we showed about on Friday morning. Okay, and then this one is daffodil, appropriate so. Right, this bad boy is gravel. And then that's all at the moment for the $18.95, the basics. I, of course, have way more in the store that we can work on putting on. But here's a few prints. This is Black Light, which is really more so the color name. But it's a really cool square, almost like a hand stitching texture. Very cool. Kind of a dark slate blue. And this one is a dusty teal, kind of a leaf on kind of a banana, a white banana. Very light background. Very pretty. So those are some batiks. And that looks like that's all of the batiks in my box. Here's another panel. And again, if you're interested in any of the batiks, they are in a batik section on our website. So just click the batiks, and they're all in there. The 1895s, the prints, the flowers, the words, all of it. I don't have like a batik basic. If you guys want that, just ask me. Just shoot me some emails, comment. Let me know if you'd rather just have one place to look for those basics, those watercolor, no print on them. I will gladly do that for you. But for now, they're just all in one big place of all batiks. This is another digitally printed panel from Hoffman. Again, they do a fabulous job. It is great what they do. This is a beautiful country scene. So a barn, a tractor, horses, beautiful horses, some little baby goats. That's pretty cute. Some chickens. They're just so good at their printing. They have great attention to detail. So very cool. And this is a, I think it's a 36-inch panel. So it's 36 inches long by 42 inches wide. So you could easily put a border around it, frame it, whatever you need. Very pretty. So let's see here. And this is Floral Rhapsody from Hoffman. Another digital printed. It's digital because you can see all of that layer and depth of color and brightness and saturation. So very, very pretty. Very pretty floral textures there. We've got some magenta. Oh, what color is this? They call this light bright, that color. This one is the sangria. Beautiful. Even a bigger, that's a huge, like a dahlia design there. Very pretty. This one is called Splash. So a play on like raindrops. So fun. That mix of the yellow and the greens and the blues. Again, that beautiful look is, again, only done by a digital print. This one is Summer. Same print, different color. I love this little flower, flurry beautifulness right there. This one is Wild Berry. All right. And back to the dahlia print. This is Royal. It's so pretty. Just cut that up. Yeah, very cool. Very pretty. This one is Wine. So more of a purpley, dark brown color in there. All right, I'll move these back. And here's Punch, if that doesn't make you smile. Very cool. This one is called Bluegrass. Again, that really big dahlia print on there. This one is Beta Fish. Beautiful. And last but not least, we have Tutti Frutti. So kind of a collection of all of those colors all into one. Super, super pretty. And again, this is Floral Rhapsody. It's a Hoffman digitally printed collection. Beautiful. It'll be about, I think it's $12.99 a yard when it's up there. And then my last little box that came in was a notions box. So I've got some fun notions to show you guys. So Quilter Select has, you know, a fabulous ruler and rotary cutter collection line that we sell and promote because we really, really like it. I'm going to open this so you can see this. It suctions to your rulers. So it's a little suction cup on the back, and you just suction it to your ruler so that you can hold on to it nicely. So you can hold on to your ruler as you're cutting. So if you find that you tend to slip, or I mean, it's almost impossible to slip with a Quilter Select ruler, let me tell you. But if you find that it's hard for you to put your hand on there, or you just need somewhere to hold it, or maybe you just can't get that Doshgarn ruler off your table. These are really cool. Pretty inexpensive. I think they're like $18, maybe less than that. Look on the website to see exactly what price it is, but super nice. And this is a nice hard plastic, so if you drop it on your tile floor or whatever, it's not going to break into a million pieces. So that's super cool. So that's a Select, Quilter Select ruler handle. That's what they call that one. So we got those in. We finally got in. These have been out of stock for months. I've seen like a ton of, after the Tula's True Colors came out, almost every hardware piece that she had just vanished. Everyone bought some. They're beautiful equipment, and they're really nicely made. So we finally got in the 5-inch curved easy snips, is what they're called. They're really nice. They're just spring-loaded, and they have this teeny tiny little curve to it. I don't know if you can see how it kind of curves up there. But that nice little curve allows you to get super, super close to your project and just snip those threads. So if you have a machine quilting and you've, you know, jumped to another stitch, you can just get your scissors right in there, right as close to the fabric as you can, and then snip that little thread. So these are fabulous little snip scissors. If you don't have a pair of scissors like this is something that's really nice and handy to have if you're doing, put it in your embroidery box, your machine embroidery. These are fabulous. Machine quilting, I have a pair that are similar to this, not as cute, that I keep in my long arm room. And I think these are like $23. Very pretty, very, very Tula, has her name on it. Very cute. So we've got these finally back in stock. So if you've been waiting for these and you can't find them, your local store should hopefully have them, or you can find them on our website. And then our favorite thing is we just saw our Notions rep from E.E. Shank. And they have these cute necklaces. So these are the seam ripper with necklace is what they're called. They're really pretty. Mom told me what the plastic was called, and I have now forgotten. What is it? Lucite. Oh, Lucite. Yes. Lucite. And I'm going to destroy this one. Hopefully Mom wants a black one. Oh, here we go. There's a clasp. Let's see if I can get this off. Good gravy. This is why Patty showed me it out of the box. Okay. After you get your fancy little, I don't know, so no one can steal it. I bet that's what it is. So no one can steal your beautiful seam ripper. Okay. You've got this bad boy. So you do just have a plug, and it's a magnet. That's cool. I didn't realize that before. It magnetizes. It's a really strong magnet. So if you don't want to put it on your neck, or someone needs to borrow it, you'll always remember to get your seam ripper back because you'll have an empty necklace. So if you guys do retreats, or you sew with your best friend in your big sewing space, or your sister, it's probably a good thing to know that, oh, hey, my chain's empty. Where's my seam ripper, Susan? So, and then you can also take off the seam ripper and turn it in so that when you are just wearing it, you're not going to poke yourself. So very pretty. It is an adjustable neck chain. You could also even just get a pretty, if you have a really pretty chain that you got on a vacation, you can adjust that. But then, yeah, you can just pop that bad boy off. It dangles really nicely. It's not going to fall off. Has a little grip. Yeah, and then seam rip away. So we've got it in the really pretty, kind of a marbly black, could be purple, very pretty. We've got a pink one. That is beautiful. And this really pretty aquamarine color. And they all have that same silver chain. So very pretty. These are the seam ripper with necklace. These are $12.99. There's only a few at the moment because they're their debut for them. So really nice seam ripper on a necklace. So I think that is all I have for us at the moment. But really pretty. A really inexpensive, lightweight, fun little gift if you need a hostess gift for the, the holidays that are coming up, if you go to someone's house, or sometimes you just want to do something nice for somebody. Or you need something nice for yourself. Every once in a while, we deserve to buy something for ourselves. That's a really inexpensive little something. So that was what came in after we did our Friday Fabric Friday thing on this morning. So hopefully this made you smile. Hopefully it made your week a little better. And then you can see me and Cindy Thursday morning at 8:30 for our early Fabric Friday. So thanks for watching, guys. Hey, so I forgot to tell you the quilt behind me because I'm sure you're thinking, hey, wait, you forgot to tell me. This is Daisy Blooms. It's one of Cindy's patterns. But the reason I wanted to put it behind me, was two reasons. One, it's one of Cindy's patterns, and two, it's got the faux piping, which is super cool. So if you saw Cindy's piping video that went out, this is one of those piped edges. So again, a really cool way to just add a little flare of color, to your, quilt project that you're working with. So Daisy Blooms, it's one of Cindy's, something really fast. If you have a long arm, this is something you could do completely on your long arm. You wouldn't even have to put it onto your sewing machine, except to put your binding on. So I just thought it would be a really fun example to the faux piped binding technique. So thanks, guys. See you later.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.